going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Action Jackson. And as you can tell, guys know right now, if you're looking at the screen, we just released Jaylon Smith, y'all. So I'm automatically just going to hop into the video, man. I got other stuff I got to do right now, but this really just came as a surprise to all of us in Cowboys Nation. We knew eventually, yes, that Jaylon Smith was going to eventually get released. We potentially thought either next offseason or the offseason after the next one, but it wasn't really surprised that he was going to get cut. But then again, like I said, we're all shocked that it would be this soon. We thought it would be later down the line because we already know the future at linebacker. There are two future inside linebackers are going to be, Jabril Cox and Micah Parsons. A lot of people were saying this as soon as day 3 ended, as soon as the draft ended. Everybody, a lot of different Cowboy content creators were already saying that, and it came later into fruition that a lot of people understood once we saw preseason stops from Micah Parsons and Jabril Cox that we knew that Jaylon Smith was going to no longer be on the roster. But it sucks really that we had to let him go this early. I would have loved to keep him on the team for a little bit longer for depth, because you don't know what can happen to any of our linebackers. Like we had Keanu Neal with COVID. You don't want anything happening with your with LVE or anything like that. Because he has an injury history also as well. Jaylon Smith is really durable, and he would have been fine just to stay on the roster, because right now with the Dallas Cowboys, man, since we released him, we owe him 7.2 this year, and now we have 9.8 million in dead money because he was supposed to get 9.8 million guaranteed next season. So we had him on a contract for the next 2.5 years. So I understand why Dallas didn't just keep him. It's fine now. It's better that you cut ties with him now. I guess that's how Dallas views it. It's better that you cut ties now than try to hang on to him, and we all know it's going to be his downfall. And then plus, I understand another reason why they probably released him also was that, why have the highest paid third string linebacker? You know what I'm saying? Because you have Micah Parsons starting out there. Yeah, he's out there at linebacker. He's out there at DN. So, he's taking up, he's playing both of those spots. Then you have LVE getting a lot of snaps. You have Keanu Neal getting snaps. But eventually, Dallas just wanted to get younger at the position and cheaper, and, younger, faster, and cheaper at the position. So to let him go, it's not going to be a huge hit to our caps, especially the cap is going to be going up for all 32 teams next year. So we're going to be fine in that aspect. But now this just means that Jabril Cox is going to step up. Now this means that we're going to see we're going to see a lot of Jabril Cox from now on, man. So we're getting Keanu Neal back this week against the New York Giants. It's going to be a fun game. I'll go more in depth on my analysis later on throughout the week. But you already know they're going to push his Dak injury in our face, and it's the same month, playing in week 5. They're going to shove that in our face the entire time. It's going to get hella annoying. We already know the outcome. So, we're getting Keanu Neal back. LVE is going to do his thing. Micah Parsons is going to do his thing. We're getting Bradley and Knight also back. So, most likely, since we have Saquon Barkley in the backfield and he had balled out last week, we're going to have Micah Parsons starting at linebacker this week, him and Keanu Neal. And then we're going to sprinkle in packages where obviously we're going to put Micah Parsons at D end. And then we're going to have Keanu Neal, Leighton Vander Esch at linebacker, or Keanu Neal, Jabril or Brill, and Leighton Vander Esch. So we're already deep at the linebacker position. Jaylon Smith, he will be picked up. More than likely, I see him coming to a division rival. If you honestly look at it, if he's pissed and he's one of those, he's one of these players that feels slighted and felt like he had a lot of football left in him, and he's mad that the Dallas Cowboys let him go. Obviously, he's going to want to come in division, and I think he will come back into the division. I see him going to almost all 3 spots. I know Philly, they have no linebackers at all. So Philly, they will more than likely try to pick up Jaylon Smith. The Giants, I would not be surprised if the Giants come and pick him up, because the Giants lost Blake Martinez for the year. I won't be surprised if he goes to the Giants. Washington, I believe they lost their linebacker John Bostic. I believe I was reading yesterday. So, I see him coming to anybody in the division. Obviously, he might go to the Raiders because the Raiders, they can also use some inside linebacker depth as well. He has Rod Marinelli over there. Like Jaylon Smith, he will play either in the division or he will go to somebody who used to coach him. So good luck to Jaylon Smith, man. Jaylon Smith was one of my favorite players when we drafted him. I loved his story. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that we had to let him go, but we knew eventually it was going to happen. Rather do it sooner than later. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.